What's up, guys? I'm back. And you're not gonna believe it, but I'm actually talking to somebody in the White House. But anyway, that's for later. Guys, so if anybody wants a copy of the order, let me see. I don't know if you can see it there. You see it? Yeah. The order that the judges, the panel of judges, the appeal, the Ninth Circuit signed against the president, against Donald Trump. And if you guys remember, I sent a tweet yesterday. I was backwards, sorry. That I thought that the appeal was going to be ruled against Donald Trump. And the reason why I said that, I know that's a very bold statement of mine. And it's not because of my infinite wisdom. It's because I have been sued so many times. And I've been in court so many times here in California that I kind of know how the judges roll. Okay? And it's nothing bad. I mean, the way this ended up going down, the Department of Justice was kind of like against the wall. Okay? So really what the Ninth Circuit did, they look at the balance of hardship and the public interest. Okay? So it's the hardship versus the public interest. And it's not anything that the attorney for Donald Trump did bad. It's just the way things were set up. Because this doesn't mean that Donald Trump's wrong. It just means that the way they wanted this motion for stay of an order, the way it was set up, they ended up ruling against Donald Trump. But I guess now they go to the next to the next panel here. You guys see the tweet that Donald Trump did? He said, "We'll see you in court." I think Donald Trump's so used to being in court also that he knows how to play the game. So basically the order says at issue in this emergency proceedings is Executive Order 13769, protecting the nation from foreign terrorist entry into the United States, which, among other changes to immigration policies and procedures, bans for 90 days the entry into the United States of an individual from 7 countries. 2 states challenged the executive order as unconstitutional and violative of federal law. It violates federal law. And a federal district court preliminary rule in their favor and temporarily enjoin enforcement of the executive order. So they stopped the executive order that Donald Trump had issued. The government now moves for an emergency stay to the district court's temporary restraining order while its appeal of the order proceeds. Okay. To rule on government's motion, we must consider 7 factors, including whether the government has shown that it is likely to succeed on the merits of its appeal, the degree of hardship caused by a stay or its denial, and the public interest in granting or denying a stay. We assess those factors in light of the limited evidence put forward by both parties at this very preliminary stage, and are mindful that our analysis of the hardships and public interest in those case involves particular sensitivity and weight concerns on both sides. So you guys saw that both attorneys did their case. They did arguments, half-an-hour arguments. Yeah, it's not over. You're right. You're right. It's not over. So I have a copy of the order. If you guys want, just direct message me and I send you a copy of the order. I like to tell you that I am not an attorney and I don't have license to practice law in any state. So please do not consider this as any legal interpretation or practice of the law. I have to say that because there is a lot of crazy people out there. So, but I do have access to the order through my connections. And I think we should all read it, just so that we are informed on what's going on, because I believe that this is going to go for a while here. Well, you know what a temporary restraining order, it's, you know, like when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you don't want them to get close to you, you do a temporary restraining order. You know that? So they can't get close to your house for 30 days. And then you can go and fight it. So it's pretty much very, very similar. So, but in order for your temporary restraining order to get approved, you have to prove irreparable harm. And that, I think that the attorney for the defendants or the appellants yesterday, he could have expanded. I think he could have done a better job. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying anything against the attorneys that defended Donald Trump. I'm just saying that they could have provided a little bit more proof of the harm that these people represent to this country. Like, you know, the September 11 attacks. You guys know more about that than me, about all the terrorist attacks. And these judges, they didn't feel that there was enough evidence for them to rule in favor of Donald Trump. Hey, Fernando, what's up? Are you eating tacos? Yeah, I want to tell Jorge Ramos that he needs to come back to us. He went to the dark side of the force. And we actually love Jorge Ramos as a person, but we hate what he does. Because Jorge Ramos seduces emotionally the Hispanic community. Look at this Guadalupe deportation, okay? So now they're saying that Guadalupe García Rayos, ya lo perdimos. You think he's beyond Jorge Ramos is too far into the dark side of the force? So, okay, so now they're using this Guadalupe deportation. And they're saying that Guadalupe is the first victim of Donald Trump. Yeah, the lady in Arizona. Give me a freaking break. How can Guadalupe be a victim of Donald Trump when her deportation has been in process since 2008? And now you're going to hear about Guadalupe deportation for the next 2 months. I don't want to say 2 months, maybe next 3 weeks. That's all they're going to talk about. And it's unfortunate. You know, I can't say that I'm happy they deport somebody. That's something I don't wish on anybody. But we are exposed to legal entanglements. You know, I'm exposed to legal entanglements. If I drink and drive and they catch me, I get a DUI. So I guess she was using somebody else's social security number. 1,000 things that we do wrong, but we have to pay for it. You know, somebody who's been 20 years in this country and has not found the way to get papers, I don't know. I don't want to justify anybody out there. But if I was an illegal today, and I'm not saying this is the right thing, but I'm going to say something. I would marry somebody tomorrow. I don't care if I marry a guy, but I would find a way to make things legal. I'm just kidding about marrying the guy. I don't want anybody to get their hopes out there. What I'm saying, guys, is I don't know. There's gotta be a way to wake up. How are we gonna help our communities? I mean, I know that these people would rather go to the casino and spend $10,000 rather than going with an immigration attorney and say, how can I fix my immigration status? They rather spend $30,000 on a freaking quinceañera rather than go and give those $30,000 to an immigration attorney so he fixes the immigration status of the father of the quinceañera. Let's start using our mellow here. I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to judge all this, my fellow Mexican Americans, because I know I have a lot of friends that are probably watching me right now and saying, fuck you, Marco. But you know, it's not my fault that other people it's not my fault that other people are undocumented. It's my fault if I have a driver's license or not. It's my fault if I am in violation of the law. But it's not my fault if my gardener has papers or not. And I I feel, because I know there's a lot of people that are scared right now, and then the media, Univision, Telemundo, they're not helping either. They're saying, oh, the first victim of Donald Trump. Shoot, they're even scaring me a little bit sometimes, I think. What's up, Raul? Good job, man. Well, anyway, guys, I have the order that the three judges signed against Donald Trump. And just direct message me and I'll send you a copy of it. And let's just keep working. Oh, I was telling you, I'm not kidding you. I was talking with somebody in the White House. Oh, yes. So, this is from the White House, guys. They're saying to all the Latinos, Hispanics that supported Trump, he says thank you. He says thank you. Because he knows that even though he had to give very bad news at times, because to deliver the message that he had to deliver is not easy. You know, it wasn't easy for Donald Trump to deliver the news the way he did, but he did it. And it's not easy. Look, these three judges went against him. So it's an everyday fight. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? Fernando, do you know that taco truck thing? It's going to just be there forever, I think. Everybody knows me as the taco truck man. What's up, Daniel?
I'm taking a math test.
Oh,
You're too loud.
so my daughter, who's anti-Trump,
No.
my daughter's here telling me to shut up, so I'm going to shut up.
I'm taking a math test.
She's taking a math test. Why don't you close the door, Amelia?
No, I can hear you on the other side.
No, I'm also gonna be quiet. Love you guys. Gotta go.